Imagine you're standing in front of your bathroom mirror in the early morning silence. You reach for your comb, and there it is, a flash of silver you didn't notice yesterday. For most men, that first instinct is a cold flicker of panic. You think about the bottle of dye hidden in the drawer. You think about fading into the background, about the world slowly moving on without you. But what if I told you that flash of silver isn't a sign of decline? What if I told you it's a promotion? At Prime Style 50+, we believe that hair dye is often a mask for fear. But the modern gentleman doesn't hide. When you embrace the silver, you aren't just letting your hair go, you are claiming your insignia of experience. This silver is the ultimate visual magnet. It is a high-contrast asset that frames your face, highlighting the lines of a life well lived and a mind that has mastered its craft. Think of your silver hair as the crown to your navy blazer. It creates a sophisticated, architectural contrast that a younger man simply cannot replicate. It signals to the room that you are no longer competing with boys because you have already won the game. Today, we deconstruct the Silver Fox blueprint. I will show you how to manage this silver not as a burden of age, but as your greatest tool of authority. Your best years aren't behind you. They are written in every strand of your hair. Let's begin. Let's get into the mechanics of why silver hair is actually your greatest style advantage. The biggest mistake I see men make when they go gray is trying to blend in. They reach for beige, khaki, or light gray, thinking these soft colors look natural. But here is the reality. When your hair is silver, your face already has a high light source. If you wear pale colors, there is no contrast. You end up looking washed out, tired, and almost invisible. To master the Silver Fox blueprint, you need to understand the navy anchor. A deep navy blazer is the most important tool in your wardrobe right now. Why? Because it provides the dark, sharp frame that your face requires. Your hair reflects light, while the navy blazer absorbs it. This creates a high-contrast V-zone that pulls all the attention directly to your eyes and your expression. It's the difference between looking like you're fading away and looking like a man in total command of the room. But it's not just the color, it's the texture. Smooth, shiny fabrics often look artificial next to the natural, rugged texture of silver hair. This is why we prioritize fabrics like hopsack weave or textured wool. The visible grain of the fabric creates a visual harmony with your hair. It adds a layer of rugged sophistication that a younger man with flat, dark hair simply cannot replicate. By leaning into the Magnificent Seven, specifically your dark navy blazer and crisp white Oxford shirts, you are using basic color theory to project authority. You aren't just the guy with gray hair anymore. You are the man who knows exactly how to use his experience to his advantage. Now that we've established the power of contrast, we have to talk about the discipline required to maintain it. There is a very thin line between looking like a silver fox and simply looking like a man who has stopped trying. The biggest enemy of silver hair isn't age, it's oxidation. Over time, pollutants, minerals in your water, and even heat from styling tools will turn your silver into a dull, sickly yellow. This yellowing is the ultimate style killer. It makes you look tired and neglected rather than authoritative. To solve this, you need to incorporate one specific tool into your routine: purple shampoo. You don't need a degree in chemistry to understand why this works. On the color wheel, purple is the direct opposite of yellow. By using a purple-toned shampoo once or twice a week, you are performing a tactical neutralization. The purple pigments cancel out the brassy yellow tones, restoring the icy, metallic brilliance that makes silver hair look like a deliberate choice rather than a biological accident. But stewardship isn't just about color. It's about the architecture of the cut. One of the most common mistakes I see is a gentleman with great silver hair but a fuzzy, unkempt neckline. At our age, the hair on the back of your neck grows back faster than you think, and it is the direct enemy of your Oxford shirt collar. That fuzz breaks the clean, vertical line of your silhouette and makes your high-quality blazer look sloppy. You must maintain a sharp, tapered neckline to ensure your Magnificent 7 foundation remains undisturbed. A clean neck is the difference between a man who is getting old and a man who is in total control. Finally, we apply the CPR rule of stewardship. Just as we clean, condition, and protect our premium leather goods, you must do the same for your crown. Silver hair is naturally more brittle and drier because it lacks pigment. If you don't condition it, it becomes frizzy and chaotic. You want your hair to follow the same discipline as your navy blazer. It should have structure, intention, and a healthy sheen. When you treat your hair with the same respect you give your wardrobe, you aren't just grooming, you are managing your legacy. Your hair is the insignia of your rank. Keep it polished. As we age, one of the most common challenges we face is the softening of the jawline. Nature, unfortunately, tends to blur the sharp lines we once had. But for the silver fox, a well-groomed beard isn't just facial hair, it is a sculpting tool. A silver beard acts as a natural contour, providing the structural definition that gravity has taken away. It creates a secondary visual magnet that reinforces your authority and gives your face a renewed sense of purpose. However, the difference between a distinguished gentleman and a castaway lies in the neckline. The most critical error men over 50 make is letting their beard grow too far down the neck. This creates a chaotic look that destroys your vertical integrity. The rule is simple but firm. Your beard should end approximately 1 to 2 fingers above your Adam's apple, following a clean, curved line toward your ears. This shadow line creates the illusion of a sharp, powerful jaw, even if the skin underneath has softened. It ensures that when you wear your Oxford shirt and navy blazer, the beard stays within the frame and doesn't spill over onto your collar. Texture management is equally vital. Silver facial hair is notoriously coarser and more wire-like than the hair on your head. If you leave it untreated, it will look unruly and dry. You must apply the stewardship rule here. Use a high-quality beard oil daily. This isn't about vanity, it is about softening the texture so the light reflects off the silver evenly rather than scattering in 1,000 messy directions. You want your beard to look like it was designed, not like it just happened. When your silver beard is trimmed with precision, it integrates perfectly with the sartorial frame of your navy blazer. It adds a layer of rugged sophistication that tells the world you are a man of discipline. You are not hiding behind a beard, you are using it to define who you are. Remember, a silver beard is a privilege of age. Treat it with the same respect you give your finest leather goods, and it will serve as the final anchor of your authority. Gentlemen, we have covered the physics, the chemistry, and the architecture of the Silver Fox blueprint. By now, I hope you realize that those silver strands are not a white flag of surrender. They are your insignia of experience. They are a biological promotion that a younger man cannot buy, borrow, or fake. But, as we've discussed, this promotion comes with a new set of responsibilities. If you want to move from being just an older guy to becoming a style icon, you must execute the 3 pillars we've explored. First, you must provide the silver with its strategic navy anchor, using the high contrast of the Magnificent 7 to ensure you never fade into the background. Second, you must maintain the purple shield, treating your crown with the same CPR discipline you give your finest leather goods to keep that metallic brilliance alive. And finally, you must use your silver beard as a sculpting tool to redefine your jawline and maintain the vertical integrity of your silhouette. At 50, style is no longer about following trends. It's about stewardship. It's about the quiet confidence of a man who knows his value and isn't afraid to show it. When you embrace your silver, you aren't just changing your look, you are changing the narrative. You are telling the world that your best years aren't behind you. They are literally framing your face right now. I want to hear from you. Have you embraced the silver yet? Or are you still reaching for the dye? What was the moment you decided to own your experience? Let's talk in the comments below. If this deep dive helped you see yourself in a new light, hit the like button and subscribe to Prime Style 50+. We're building a community of men who understand that aging isn't a decline, it's an evolution. Invest in the details. Protect your legacy. Stay sharp.